Think about the world around you, the sidewalks, the buildings, the bridges. So much of it is made from concrete. For a long time, we've seen it as the ultimate building block. It's strong, it's reliable, and it's everywhere. But have you ever stopped to think about what it costs our planet to make it? The main ingredient in concrete is cement, and producing cement is a massive source of pollution. The process releases huge amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This is the stuff that traps heat and contributes to climate change. We're building our world, but we're also creating a big problem. The numbers are pretty staggering when you look at them. For every ton of cement we produce, we release almost a ton of CO2. When you add that up across the globe, the cement industry is responsible for about 8% of all human-caused carbon emissions. That's more than the entire aviation industry. This isn't something we can ignore anymore. We need our homes and cities, but we can't keep building them in a way that harms the very environment we depend on. It's a classic case of a solution creating a new, bigger problem for our future. It's not just the air that's affected. The process of making cement requires quarrying for limestone and other raw materials. This means digging up huge parts of the earth, destroying natural habitats and ecosystems that have been around for thousands of years. We are literally carving up our planet just to create the powder that holds our cities together. Then we have to transport these heavy materials all over the world, burning even more fossil fuels. It's a long, dirty chain from the ground to the construction site, and every link in that chain has an environmental cost. So we're at a crossroads. The way we've been building for the last century is unsustainable. We need a change, a big one. We need to find new ways to build that are smarter, cleaner, and kinder to the earth. The good news is, amazing people all over the world are already working on this. They're looking for answers not in complex chemical factories, but in the very ground beneath our feet and in the things we throw away every day. The challenge is huge, but the drive to find a better way is even bigger. It's time to rethink what it means to build a home. What if the answer to our building problem was right under our feet? In Australia, a team of brilliant scientists at RMIT University are showing us that it is. They've developed a revolutionary new way to build walls that almost completely eliminates the need for cement. Instead, their main ingredient is something we all have plenty of: soil. That's right, just plain old earth. They've found a way to take local soil and mix it with other materials to create strong, durable, and incredibly eco-friendly building blocks. This isn't just a small step forward, it's a giant leap in a new direction for construction. The core idea is beautifully simple. Instead of relying on a polluting, energy-intensive material like cement, why not use what's already there? By using local soil from the construction site itself, you immediately cut down on transportation costs and emissions. You're not shipping heavy bags of cement from a factory hundreds of miles away. You're using the earth you just dug up to make the foundation. This approach connects us back to the planet in a very real way. It's about working with nature, not against it. The scientists have turned this simple idea into a practical, modern solution. This new material is a type of geopolymer concrete. Don't let the fancy name fool you. The process is much cleaner than traditional methods. They take soil and mix it with a special binder made from industrial waste products, like slag from steel manufacturing or fly ash from power plants. This binder acts like a glue, holding the soil particles together to make them strong. The mixture is then poured into a formwork and left to cure at room temperature. There's no need for the massive high-temperature kilns that make cement production so polluting. It's a low-energy, low-carbon process from start to finish. The beauty of this method is how it transforms waste into something valuable. We are taking byproducts from other industries, things that might otherwise end up in a landfill, and using them to create the homes of the future. This is the circular economy in action. It's a closed-loop system where nothing is wasted. The result is a building material that has an incredibly low carbon footprint, up to 80% lower than traditional concrete. Imagine building an entire neighborhood or city with a fraction of the environmental impact. That's the potential we're talking about here. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The scientists didn't just stop at creating a new kind of earthy concrete. They developed two amazing versions of these walls, each using a different kind of recycled material to make them even better. The first version is perfect for most homes and is incredibly sustainable. It uses a grid of hollow cardboard tubes, just like the ones you find inside a roll of paper towels or carpets. These tubes are arranged inside a mold, and then the earth mixture is poured around them, creating a strong, honeycomb-like structure inside the wall. This cardboard and earth combination is genius for a few reasons. First, it uses a waste material that we produce in massive quantities. All that cardboard packaging from our online shopping can be given a new permanent purpose instead of ending up in the trash. Second, the hollow tubes make the walls lighter than solid concrete, which means they are easier to transport and assemble. And third, the air trapped inside the tubes acts as a natural insulator. This helps keep the house warm in the winter and cool in the summer, reducing the need for heating and air conditioning. It's a simple, low-cost and super eco-friendly solution. But what if you need something incredibly strong? What if you're building in an area that needs to withstand extreme forces like earthquakes or cyclones? For that, the RMIT team developed a high-performance version of their wall. Instead of cardboard, this version uses tubes made from carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is a super strong, lightweight material often used in race cars and aerospace technology. By embedding these tough tubes into the earth mixture, they created a wall that is not only strong, but also flexible enough to bend without breaking under pressure. This carbon fiber version shows the incredible versatility of the new material. It proves that building with earth doesn't mean sacrificing strength or safety. In tests, these walls have shown remarkable resilience, making them a potential game changer for building safer homes in disaster-prone regions around the world. While carbon fiber is currently more expensive than cardboard, using recycled carbon fiber could help bring down the cost in the future. Both versions, the everyday cardboard wall and the super strong carbon fiber wall, show us a future where we can choose the right material for the right job, all while being kind to our planet. The benefits of these new materials go far beyond just reducing carbon emissions. They have the potential to make our homes better places to live. Think about the energy savings. Because the walls with the cardboard tubes are such good insulators, they create a more stable indoor temperature. This means your energy bills for heating and cooling could go down significantly. You're not just saving the planet, you're saving money too. The walls work for you, keeping you comfortable all year round. This passive heating and cooling is a smart and simple way to build more energy-efficient homes. Furthermore, these materials are still in the testing phase, but the results are incredibly promising. The scientists are conducting long-term studies to see how the walls hold up over decades, through different weather conditions and seasons. The goal is to perfect the formula and prove its reliability so it can be approved for widespread use in construction. It's a careful process, but a necessary one to ensure that the homes of the future are not only sustainable, but also safe and durable for generations to come. This research is paving the way for a major shift in the building industry. Imagine a future where construction sites are quieter and cleaner. Instead of loud cement mixers and trucks delivering concrete, you have local soil being mixed and poured into molds right there on site. Communities could use their own earth to build their own homes, creating a deeper connection to their environment and reducing their reliance on global supply chains. This could be especially powerful for developing countries, allowing them to build affordable, safe housing using local resources and labor. It empowers people and builds more resilient communities from the ground up. This is more than just a new building material, it's a new philosophy. It's about looking at the world differently and seeing potential where we once saw waste. Soon, the walls of our homes might not be made from grey, lifeless concrete, but from the rich, living earth, reinforced with the cardboard boxes we used to throw away. The future of construction isn't just about building bigger or faster, it's about building smarter and kinder. And thanks to innovations like these, that future feels closer and more hopeful than ever before. We can build a better world, one earthy wall at a time,